Okay, so I've got two pieces. I've had a load of exams recently, so when you have exams, you're supposed to revise, but I write poetry. Is that better?
No.
Okay. So these are two new pieces, and I hope you will like them. The first one is called Sing to Me. He says he has never heard me sing. A woman with my lungs and my fire should sing, right? But my lips tremble over the syllables of my mother tongue as she ties herself into knots within my mouth, as if this is one story that she just cannot tell, but she must. The first time I heard the women of my country sing was in 2010 at the gates of a graveyard. That was the summer I grew into my home. That was the summer they killed 128 teenage boys in Kashmir. You see, in my country, we sing wedding songs to the dead, and brides mourn over grooms who are yet to be men and one day fill their wombs with life. Brides mourn in my country because the blood of our men is more crimson than the wedding dresses and the tulips and the names painted on their palms in Mendi. It has been 6 decades since we last sung to the living. In my country, it is difficult. It is difficult to explain why we do not sing to the living, but I need you to understand that my mother has never sung to me. I was born in the 90s. Back then, my father's pockets were so full of Kashmir, and that never changed. But back then, people still spoke of my country. But my mother never sung to me because she heard the sound of people dying on the other side of the line of control while I was still inside her womb. So when I was born, she held me to her bosom like a woman who knew the dead could have been us. The dead could have been me. So I screamed my way through the first 3 years of my life, and my father still tells me, "Tugi oslavi patasi tu kiri mitti ni bani hai." Even then, you knew which soil you came from. And somehow, this alternation between silence and mourning has become the song of my country. It clings to the sound of bullets piercing flesh as if to remind us that we too are still human. Imagine a place where you need to be reminded of that. This is the place we call home. So I will not sing to you until home becomes a place of refuge and our freedom has come. Because these lungs and this fire are our history, memories of a place my people did not have to flee to survive. And one day we will go back there, and maybe then my mother will sing to me. And maybe I will sing to you the song of my country.